Hello, hello. Hello, Internet people and all of our Team Sanity people. Hi, I'm Purple Space Cat. And we also have a cuddlefish. And then we have our showcase person today, which is StaticSalamander.
Yeah.
This is one of my most favoriteest people on the planet. Sorry, Cuddle.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So you know who I am, and you know who Cuddle is. So I'm gonna give Static a second to say hi and tell you about who they are. But we're gonna do such a big deep dive, like it's like a whole thing. So here you go. Your big screen. Tell everybody who you are.
Oh gosh. Okay. Well, I'm StaticSalamander. I'm a graduate illustrator. Technically, I have a degree, which is quite cool. I mostly stream artwork, but I do occasionally do gaming on the side. I'm kind of new to the whole VTubing thing, because I started off streaming with a camera, but I got so into the idea of making all of my own art and overlays that I just got so hyper obsessed with it, and I wanted to create everything. And VTubing just seemed like the next best step for me because, let's be real, when you're on camera, it takes a lot of effort. So sometimes being a VTuber makes more sense. And you get to come up with a cool story as to why a character exists, which is always fun. So we've been having fun.
I tell you, I feel that on a spiritual level with the number of times where I'm like, I just want to stream in my PJs.
Oh god, you wouldn't believe how many times I've done that and just never mentioned it.
Bold of you to assume I'm not currently in my PJs.
Who says I'm not now?
Like, oh, I have to put on a bra today? Damn it.
Oh god, honestly though, because my normal complexion is very pale. I'm probably about as pale as my avatar is. So the under eye circles are real.
Oh,
And
yeah.
the idea of just general insecurity means that I can't face being on the other end of a camera without some form of makeup.
Mm.
And that bugs me on a very fundamental layer too. So
I get that.
I love it. But you also
I
did
think your
face
thing
cam
is
back
so
in the
cute.
day.
I have a clip of that.
ooh.
When you
Hold
did
on.
face
But like I
cam
don't
back in
mind
the day.
being on camera. Like I'm not totally camera shy, but this is a lot easier.
Oh, I bet. I'm so
So
happy
yeah.
you're here.
I forgot to say I'm
Oh.
British. I don't know if that's a big deal. I forget.
can we do a little like show and tell here of like this clip that I happen to have?
I would love nothing
Please
more.
do so.
Oops.
Okay.
Let me,
Let me just double check this is not muted. Okay.
There you go.
Let me know when I'm good to go.
You're good to go.
Alt F4. Aaron, what did you just make me do? Aaron, what did you just make me do?
Static, no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I didn't even think.
Static, no.
Oh, it's that one. Sorry, I just saw it on the stream. My mum's got a bit of a delay. Oh my god. I actually really enjoyed that overlay. I miss it.
No.
Alt
Somebody
F4,
in
they got you. They got you with the Alt F4.
That was my moderator as well. Like the guy I go to
Oh.
for all of my tech problems.
So nice. Just lure you into a false sense of security. Love
Well, the
it.
irony was he wasn't even talking to me. He was talking to one of my other moderators in the chat, and they were just telling them to Alt F4 each other. And I just didn't pay attention. Saw
You're
him
like,
telling
"Yeah, sure,
someone
I'll
to
do
go
it."
Alt F4, and I'm like, sure, that makes sense.
Oh no.
Oh,
I want to take just a second to remind everybody in chat. One of the amazing features that we happen to love that we have is the ability for you to type your own question. So if you want to ask a question, then what you would do is go to your channel redemptions and you would select the I have a question. You would do that, and then I see it, and then we will ask Salamander for you. So if you are interested and you have a question, that is the way to do it.
nice.
Yes, and
I did that.
it only cost you one bubble.
Only one bubble. Do we call them bubbles?
I don't
No.
know. We
We
didn't
call them
them
channel points.
We didn't call them anything interesting, but it looks like a bubble.
What if you called it like brain matter?
Oh, that sounds squishy.
I will be right back. I'm gonna go.
It only cost you one brain.
Like one brain cell.
The whole brain cell. I love that so much more.
Yeah,
I can't turn the creative bug off sometimes. Just tell me to shut up sometimes.
No,
No,
never, never.
One whole bubble, but I only have 40,000. Listen, Beefy.
Whoa.
That is many questions. You better get going.
That sounds like we need to have a channel point redemption challenge thingy.
Ooh,
That's what that
it
sounds like.
does.
I was gonna say that's his most expensive channel point. Like my most expensive is also 40.
Yeah.
Mine's 100, I think.
I don't know.
I've
I remember
debated
what it
making it
is.
more expensive, but at the same time, I feel bad for everyone who's already redeemed it for cheaper. You know?
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
good
I have a friend who has the channel point redemption set to they set it 50 and then 100 and then 150. Now it's 200.
Oh wow!
Because we kept clicking it, and that is end the stream.
Oh, that's brilliant. I don't have an end the stream one. I can't afford to do that. I'm not brave enough.
I have just an absurd amount of channel points in your stream. Not gonna lie. Whenever
God,
I
people
am
are saving up
home.
so fast.
Whenever I am home and you're online, I am there. Like
Mm.
it just happens.
Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you.
Oh,
I really appreciate all the people that lurk because it can make a huge amount of difference, you know?
Oh yeah, definitely. Absolutely it does. And it makes us feel
Lurkers.
good.
Lurkers are the lifeblood of Twitch.
They're
Hell
just
yeah.
the lifeblood.
Oh.
Well,
Except like not
except
real
for, like,
life though.
don't lurk outside my room. Like, that's probably not good. I take it back. You're not the lifeblood. Only a Twitch. It's only not creepy in Twitch.
Yeah, I feel like IRL lurkers might be unwelcome.
I didn't think about that. You know what I just noticed is that we're capable of seeing who's watching without audio. Why is that a
Ooh.
thing?
Oh, you can click it on, I think. Like as someone who's in, like you know how you can change your badges that you have in chat?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's one of those, like you can literally put yourself as toggled on with noise or not, because I've got someone in my chat that says that they're not viewing, but they just like the aesthetic of having the eyeball slashed out, and they are actually watching, so don't quite get how it works.
Wait, what? Eyeball slash out.
On the chat, I can see it says watching without audio.
Oh.
And I just I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Oh
it's
wow!
automatic.
And now you can
It's
say
kinda
that you're
dumb,
watching
but-
without video. I just did
That's what I mean. It's like it's a little bit weird for it not to be automatic, but at the same time, I don't know.
I know,
So
Beaky. I know you're a pro.
Our friend Blessy has a question for you, Salamander. What's all your opinions on parasocial relationships? How do you deal with them, and how do you focus on creating more equal relationships with your viewers to avoid it?
Oh, so the first time, because I've got your chat up here, I'm just a little bit behind you guys, I think. I thought you meant like parasocial relationships in general, but you're like talking specifically Twitch.
I think.
I
so.
think specifically Twitch. Yeah.
Yes.
That's the way
Okay.
I read it.
So, parasocial relationships on Twitch. I don't know if I've experienced much of that, if I'm honest. Or if I have, I don't know what it is. Could you describe it to me?
Off to Google we go. Parasocial relationships definition.
Because I feel like I'd have a general understanding of just IRL parasocial relationships, but that's usually in like dating situations.
A parasocial.
So I'm trying to think of how it would apply to Twitch.
It's a one-sided relationship where one person extends emotional energy, interest, and time, and the other party persona does not.
Oh. So in this case on Twitch, I guess it would be like having a streamer and having like lots of dedicated viewers, but the streamer never interacting with them.
Or you giving everything to your viewers and they don't I guess love you back.
I feel like I've been very blessed with my community then, because like we've had quite a few new people show up, but I've got quite a lot of like old like OG viewers that are still stuck around that like pop in every now and then. It's always really wonderful to see them. And like I try really hard to keep up with chat as much as I can, and like if I've missed a question, I'll always like apologize and try and get back to it, because I'm at the point in my streaming career, I guess, where my streaming career where the chat doesn't move too fast for me, so I don't worry too much about missing messages because I can keep up with it, unless people like having conversations in amongst themselves, and I sort of just let them get on with it. But yeah, I don't know. I guess the way I try to do it, so it's not me giving everything and that everyone can get involved, I guess. I try and make it as inclusive as possible by not making everything monetary based. Because I know like subscriptions are a huge thing, and obviously they're really important and they do help me to, survive. But things like my little stream avatars, one of the things I really like about them is that everybody can have one and all they have to do is follow, which is free. And you can get to customize them, and you don't have to wait until you've saved up enough points to choose your outfit and things. Like, I love the idea that people can come in and immediately represent themselves on my stream, because I've seen stream avatars before, which is a valid way of doing it, where you have to view enough to essentially earn the currency to buy the outfits. And like, that's fair. That incentivizes people to come back, and I get that. But I love it when people are able to come in and immediately dress up their little lizard and be like, look, it's me.
I agree.
I love
Little
lizard.
So I guess that's how I try to do it.
So how long have you been streaming for?
Oh, calendar. We are on the 7th. How many months? There are 12 months in a year. We're on the 7th month. There are 12 months in the year. I started on my birthday, not this year gone, but the year before. Like, my very first stream was a birthday stream. Like, I started with hype.
That is
I love
that's
that.
a lot.
It did make for the year the year celebration and my birthday celebration to be right in the same time zone, because I was like,
Right.
do I do these on the same day, or do I split them up in the week? So I think I decided I did the 2 separate celebrations within the week, which was kind of hectic but kind of fun.
Right.
So I guess it's the 7th month, so almost a year and a half, which is kind of mental.
That's a good long time.
Was it
You're
wait,
like
a
the
veteran
7th
now.
month? Where are we in the 7th month?
We are in the 7th month.
Is your birthday coming up?
You have a
Wait,
birthday?
who?
When's your birthday? When's your birthday coming up? Just for science.
You know, for no other reason.
What, me?
Yeah,
you.
you said it was in the
Oh.
7th month. We're in the 7th
No,
month.
sorry. Sorry. I'm a year and a half because I started on my birthday, which is in December.
Oh,
So I was trying to figure out halfway through the year is the 6th month. I'm bad with maths.
It's all good.
I got all excited thinking that it was your birthday.
No, because I started on my birthday. I've been streaming for about a year and a half, so I've still got another half year to go before my birthday / second year.
So- What made you get started on your birthday?
It was
Like-
actually because of an advice from another streamer, actually. Not specifically to start streaming on your birthday, but to start streaming by building hype for your first stream.
Okay.
Like, the way he described it to me, he's a fantastic streamer. Can I say
Yeah,
his
of
name?
course.
I don't know about the promo.
Yeah, no, do it.
His name is Dixon. He was the Dixon when I knew him, but he's shortened it now to just Dixon. He's a another British game streamer. He's wonderful personality, and he used to play Animal Crossing every morning, every
Ooh.
morning of the week.
Ooh.
And he pretty much during COVID kept me sane,
Oh,
like got me out of bed. But he's been streaming for a little bit longer. He celebrated a year not long after I started. And he essentially said that the best way to start streaming in general is to garner hype for it, so that you don't just go live and no one shows up. Because one of the hardest things to be able to hit that like affiliate mark is, well, at least the way he explained it to me, was the viewer average.
mhm.
Right.
And if you've been streaming for months and months and months and months and months, but you've not had anyone show up to your streams because 1, you don't tell anyone, or 2, you haven't got anything specific that people can like show up to enjoy. Like, if people don't know you're there, Twitch's algorithm is not going to show you to people.
No.
Right.
So he suggested getting something exciting going and then telling people about it and getting them excited to come and see it was the best way to start. So I thought, screw it, my birthday's coming up, let's do it for my birthday. And then I just basically told everyone that I knew, with permission,
Well,
that,
of course, yeah.
my birthday's coming up, I'm going to start streaming. And I just had a lot of support from a bunch of people that I was in groups with. Like, I joined, I think it was 2 different streamer Discord servers, one called Elixir and one, I don't think it exists anymore, but they've got a new one called the Cosmos. And it's just basically a conglomeration of a bunch of different streamers, not stream teams, but just streamers
Right.
who all just sort of bounce off each other and support each other, which is really nice.
Right. Yeah.
So
Like a
they all
community
basically threw their
server.
community. Yeah. But they all had like their own communities within that, which was kind of cool.
Right.
So I had a lot of people just throw their communities at me. I also picked a time that I knew none of them were live.
Take this.
Yeah, basically. And then, yeah, I just went for it, and I went gun-ho from the minute. And like Beefy said as well, having a schedule was really important. So I came at it with a schedule, and I was like, I'm doing this every week. So, yeah. But what was the original question? Was why did I start, right?
Yeah, well, like
got me
what got you started streaming? What was the thing that made you go, yeah, okay?
Right. So to go back to the actual question.
No, I like the roundabout. I love it.
It was mostly like I wasn't expecting anything out of Twitch. I wasn't expecting to earn anything. I wasn't ever expecting to hit affiliate or anything. But I knew if I was going to do it, I was going to take it seriously. Because I wanted to dedicate myself to a certain time slot during my day that I would dedicate to my artwork. And just saying it to myself wasn't good enough. I needed to be held accountable. So I was treating my streams like going to uni class. You know?
Yeah, that's good.
And like if people were expecting me to show up, then I had to do it. And yeah.
You're speaking to my soul right now.
Maybe I should do that for my bullet journaling.
I've said it before, right? I will break a promise to myself. Easy. I'll break a promise to myself.
So easy.
But I would feel so guilty breaking a promise to another person.
Yeah.
So the best way to get me to hold myself accountable is to not have me hold myself accountable, is to have other people hold me accountable.
Exactly. So I started off by streaming every morning, right after when Dixon was due to finish his stream, which was a little bit sneaky, because in the hopes that he would then raid me.
Yeah.
And then basically did like 2-3 hours worth of artwork, and I've never been more productive in my artwork than now, actually. Like even when I was at university, I don't think I was doing this much. I probably should have been, not gonna lie. But
oh, kidding.
Yeah.
I have to say your artwork is just it's so good. It's so
Thank
good.
you. The last year and a bit though, it's so dramatically, like I feel like I'm really finding myself, which is what I should have been able to do at uni, but didn't quite get there before I finished. Because like in uni, they expect you to find your style and do your niche and all this kind of stuff. And by the time I finished university, I was like, I'm just as confused as when I arrived.
But your artwork is so good. And like, okay, so if
have
you guys
seen it?
If you guys put in exclamation mark guest, I added in their socials link, because on the socials link at the very bottom, it has their website. Listen.
Oh my god, no, that's so out of date, but you're welcome to have a look.
Can we just talk about this? Like,
sorry, I wasn't expecting that to pop up. My bad. But thank you.
Not to mention the fact that Purple's emotes are on there.
They are. You put
yeah, they are.
Emotes. Oh my god, yeah. Because Purple, you were one of the first people to have ever commissioned me for emotes, and I was so
oh my god,
so freaking excited.
Oh, I
still use your emotes now on my commission emote sheet.
I love you too. I just want everybody to know this delightful human being has redid my entire stream. Every single piece of art on my stream came from this delightful human being. All of it. Every single thing. All of it. They did it.
I had so much fun. I had so much fucking fun with your overlays. And like I was so blessed that you were willing to let me basically experiment, because I didn't have a portfolio for you to look through and be like, look, this is the kind of overlay stuff I've done before. Like I was so over the moon that you were able to be like, I am happy to experiment, please experiment. Like oh god, that first brainstorming session,
it was so good.
Just absolute dream. You're one of the best people who has ever commissioned me, I think.
Aww.
Like both of you really, but like that first one I was just like,
well, we're not done. I just had to wait because then school started, and now I'm heckin' busy, and money. But whenever school's over in a couple of months, dive and head back into all of this realm, and we're gonna do more stuff. You're gonna be like, oh my god, I am so sick of cats in space and crunch wraps. No more.
Oh, I talked about your crunch wrap at work the other day.
Oh,
It's still a fun memory.
I this so here. I want to put it in the chat.
I put all of your emotes and all of my emotes that we did in the chat.
Oh, well, I would do it again.
That's fine. Do it again.
Oh, I cannot.
Oh my god, I love the animated ones. I've not seen them animated yet.
Oh yes. So those are just the general animations that they have. I still want to get the waterbender one to glow like we talked about.
Ooh, yeah.
Everybody, by the way, loves the avatar stuff that you did for me.
I mean,
Everyone
Apple?
is obsessed with Apple, the flying space cow. In that right, Chat?
I mean, we
Oh,
love is a unique word.
I want to put him on a t-shirt.
May or may
Listen.
not be accurate.
So what is one goal that you have for your channel?
Ooh, okay. Also, I don't know if you saw, but Blessy asked another question.
Oh, bless you. That's another question. I'm sorry.
Blessy did. Blessy also commented on the other answer.
Mostly because I was scrolling through your chat and I noticed.
I'm sorry. I think that's when I was talking to my kid.
Blessy says
Okay.
that it worked both ways. I see a lot of big streamers which have a lot of parasocial relationships with their viewers, and I see it's something smaller streamers try to avoid, and I'm just interested in how to avoid them. From the parasocial
Hmm.
relationship thing.
Yeah.
Avoiding them.
I think.
Yeah.
Oh, you carry on.
I was gonna say it might be a little difficult sometimes. It depends on who you are. Might be easy, might be hard. That's
Yeah, I was
my
gonna say I
opinion.
feel like it's down to personalities sometimes. Like if someone is gonna be parasocial at you, there's not much you can do to stop it besides like straight up banning them. But I think a way of stopping yourself from being parasocial with others is, I don't know, for me it's just being as genuine as I can be. It's like being honest about making mistakes, being open about the fact that I fucked up on things, or if I've been a bit burnt out and not been able to catch up on stuff, like, oh, I'm sorry, I've not been able to do this. Like treating everyone essentially like equals. Like one of the weirdest things, speaking on that side of things, is have you guys got Throne?
Yeah.
Or do you know
No.
what Throne is?
No.
No.
Okay, so it's like an Amazon wish list where your audience or your viewers or anyone who has a link to it basically can see your wish list and buy things off of it and have it sent to your house directly. Like you don't even have to know about it. And I got given a key for it because there's a bit of a wait list. So I put it on. I picked a bunch of random crap, like nothing too expensive because I didn't feel like right asking for things, but people can suggest stuff that they want to see on your list. So I started putting slightly more expensive stuff on, like a new microphone because mine was getting really busted. And most recently, what's it called? A gas-assisted monitor arm for drawing.
I saw the big screen that you got.
Yeah, well, it's not a screen, it's just the arm part, but it will connect to
Oh.
the back of my drawing tablet and mean that I'm no longer stuck to my desk and I can stand up to draw, which will be great for my posture. But it's not something that I would have spent money on myself because, I can cope with my scuffed setup. I've done it so far. But my chat suggested it and I put it on there and I just was not expecting anyone to donate money towards that. And like through multiple donations, which Twitter seems to just never shut up about. So apologies for anyone who's been spammed by that. But they got it for me and it showed up on my doorstep and I'm like, who the heck is buying me shit? And that's a really weird feeling. But
Liking it.
kind of cool. I don't know if that counts as parasocial.
Well, I can imagine like it making sense to be parasocial if you are like Ludwig. If you've got 200,000 people in your chat, I don't know how you could have a realistic relationship with every single one of them. I mean,
No, exactly.
I think that's a little, but when you're, and this is why my husband, when I first started streaming, was like, oh, you want to get a partner, you want to get really big, or, and I'm like, no, I want to stay like small. If I started having more than like 100 people on my channel, I'd probably panic, hyperventilate, and shut down stream because I couldn't handle that many people.
It's too much
So
social.
I don't, I want to have
I love the idea of
controlled
having a
growth.
bigger community, but how do you keep on top of all of it? Like, I would
don't
be
think
so
you
stressed
can.
out.
You cap it at 20 people. Be like, look,
That's it.
there may be 500,000 of you in the community, but you have to take turns. Only 20 of you in the chat at a time. If
Even
today is not your
bouncer.
day, then oh well.
Oh god. But no, at that point I'd want to like find someone to be a full-time moderator and actually pay them because it's a job.
Oh,
To be
yeah.
like, can you just keep an eye on this, please? Because I know I can't.
Yeah. Queue up. Yeah, that's it. Plus, you
Queue.
got it.
Yeah.
You're
it's
only
like, I
allowed to
would
stay
try
there
and
for
have,
5
like-
minutes. Sorry.
Yeah, and like you can try and have a conversation with everybody, but realistically, you get to a certain point and you're gonna miss stuff. You know,
Yeah,
it's like I love being able to chat with people and seeing people's progress. Like one of my favorite things is when people post artwork in my
Mhm.
Discord, and it's so exciting because I never thought I'd have for a start. I never thought I'd have a Discord dedicated just to me, which is another weird feeling. But like the fact that people are active and like hanging out is just like what is this? I'm so confused.
I love being
Um,
in your Discord. Like the art alone is just so good in there. Not just yours, but like everybody's. I love going in there and seeing
There are
it.
so many. There are some seriously talented artists that I'm quite jealous of in my Discord, actually.
Like,
Honestly, though, like there's a couple people who have been with me for a while, and some other streamers as well that pop in occasionally, and I'm just like, your stuff is really good. Can you teach me, please?
Ken has teach,
Can Hez teach?
please.
So Blessie's other question was, how do you deal with motivation and avoiding burnout? And do you ever feel overwhelmed by streaming and keep up with the social, etc.? So how do you cope with all of it and fit it into your life?
I'm probably the worst person to ask about this at the minute because I think I'm currently going through a bit of burnout. But at the same time, I'm super excited about stuff that's going on. So it's a weird one for me. But I think what helps at the minute is, as much as I am spending time and a lot of effort on streaming stuff at the minute, it's because I have the support of my parents that I can do it. Like, I don't work full time. I work at the weekends only. So I only have 2 days worth of actual physical work where I can't do artwork. Like the rest of the week, I have time to do art, whether it be commissions, stuff for my shop, streaming. And because I'm at home and my mum's retired, I'm essentially living the life of like a part-time retiree, which is kind of strange considering I'm 28. So
I love
I've
that
got a
for
very
you.
flexible schedule. I've got a very flexible schedule, and I'm very lucky that my parents can support me in it. But they don't just support the Twitch. Like, I'll be honest, they're hoping for my Etsy store and my business to really take off because that's got the fastest / biggest scope for me at the minute.
Mhm.
Which is where I'm feeling a little bit of burnout because that's terrifying. And I've kind of distracted myself by doing all these new overlays and these new scenes, and I'm very, very excited about them. And I'm started a new weekly gaming session with another streamer friend of mine, but it is gaming, so it's not artwork, whereas I can kind of argue that artwork that I do on stream can be used for the shop kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
So burnout is one of those things where I'm constantly paranoid about it, but I have lots of different avenues of expression. So I have the Twitch, I have my Etsy store, and I have my weekend work, which keeps me physically fit, which is nice to a certain extent. But it still happens. I think it's impossible to avoid burnout to a degree. It's just knowing when, like, feeling it coming and taking that step back so you don't completely burn yourself out.
Right.
I think.
It's hard. It's very
Dude,
hard.
calling me a boomer. How dare you?
Yeah, I saw that. What? That's funny.
But no, it's a weird one because weirdly enough though, streaming still is the biggest thing that keeps me motivated. The amount of times I've not been able to motivate myself to get artwork done when I'm not live, but then as soon as I hit that live button, as much as I might be a bit scuffed and messy at the beginning of stream, by the end of it, I feel like I've actually accomplished something, which is always nice.
Well, and you did both Purple's and I's art commissions on stream too, right?
Yeah.
So it's cool,
Most of
even
it.
like from a commission point of view, where I can come in if I have the time and time zones work out. But I could
Yeah.
come in theoretically and watch you complete the commission and like say, hey, you know, oh, look, like we could have a dialogue while that's happening. I think that that's honestly something that I haven't seen too often whenever I've been trying to commission things.
Mm-mm.
A lot of it's like, oh, I'll get back to you in a couple of weeks.
Well, it's
Um,
it's definitely one of those things with commissioning. Like, and I will say as well, streaming artwork kind of has its hit and miss moments. Like, as much as I am more motivated and productive on stream than I am off stream, there are moments where my productivity just disappears because I get lost in a conversation
Yeah, that,
and I've done
yeah.
nothing for like the last hour. So it can be a little bit hit and miss. But being able to talk live with someone that's commissioned you is really cool. Like, that's something I haven't experienced before, and it's really helpful if you're sketching something out and you're able to just sort of turn around and be like, hey, what do you think about this? It's like having you in the room.
Well, you're welcome.
Speaking of getting distracted during artwork streams, I have a little clip here.
Little clipperoni.
To show maybe getting a little distracted. I don't know. Let me know when you're ready.
Go.
This is the set of emotes that I'm working on at the minute. Oh no. There's a hornet in my room. It's in my stuff. Fuck me. Fuck me. Fuck me.
You run away like scream crying.
Stay out of my wardrobe. Oh my god.
Out!
Chat's trying to help you.
Laundry.
Open the window.
I couldn't even read chat. I was so far away from the computer.
My own fucking bedroom and my own stream. Get out! Get out of my room!
You tell him.
I'm alone. I'm home alone.
Oh god, I actually have
I can't get to it. Oi!
I actually have a note on my little notepad of things I want to add to stream of it being a wasp gif that plays when the wasp comes in my room because it happens so often and it's terrifying.
What? It happens often.
There's this one particular one, it's a hornet, and it comes home like every night at the same time. And for my room is on the side of the house that is nearest all the woods and things. And for some reason, it thinks my bedroom is its house. It's never
Rude.
lived here. I have evicted it many times.
Evicted it. Oh my god.
Oh, God. But no, the amount of times it's kicked me out of my room midstream is embarrassing.
There's so many wasp moments. What? How does it get in?
We don't have screens across our windows, and we also don't have AC.
Oh yeah, yeah. I can
That'll
see
do it.
So
Yeah.
I have to cope with the window being open, and that's it. And half the time I can't have a fan on because it's too noisy.
Gotcha.
So what I'm hearing is that screens are gonna go on throne.
Ooh, that's not a bad idea, actually.
Well,
Well,
You're
my
welcome.
mum wants to get enough for the whole house, but that's quite the pricey process.
well, you just need the little one screen.
It's not summer anymore. It's wasp season. Oh gosh.
Oh, I hate
Basically.
it.
Well,
As long-
I live in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by farmer fields
Okay.
and like fallow fields, which is basically where they let them just grow wildflowers and grass. Like, I went outside once when I was younger, ran around in the grass with my shoes off and got stung by a bee because there was a nest in the floor.
I'm sorry, they nest in the ground?
Oh yeah, like bees will find a place to nest, and half of the time they are underground.
Also, I just want to say I love that the sentence was, I went outside once when I was young.
Oh yes, I went outside and touched grass.
It's terrible. I went back inside.
Yeah, I went outside, got stung by a bee, never left the house since.
No.
I was like, this was stupid.
Oh god. But no, I go outside regularly. I try and take the dogs for a walk at least once a day. That's the fuzzy fuzz butt behind me.
Wow.
So now it's no, I swear, I go outside. I do touch the grass.
Oh god.
Would you say that was one of your favorite streaming moments, or do you have like another favorite streaming moment?
Oh, there is a clip of me playing Phasmophobia with a bunch of friends where I'm being a basic little baby. Like, I'm being a whiny little baby because I cannot handle scary games at all. Like, I jump scare. Like, I'm impossible. And I was being pathetic, and I was stood outside the door on the other side of the house, and I was taking a step into the house. I called the ghost a bitch. And then I took a step out of the house so it couldn't get me. And it killed my friend because he was in the house and I started a hunt.
That's so good.
Oh, the Alien Isolation stream. That was so good the first time I played Alien Isolation. I decided to torture myself. And I've never seen a playthrough of Alien Isolation because even watching games like Five Nights at Freddy's, I yeet my laptop. So I've never watched an Alien Isolation stream, and I've watched the films, but not without basically pissing myself.
Oh my god.
And I didn't know at what point the alien becomes active in the game. I wasn't even aware there wasn't a moment where it wasn't active. So I set up the stream with like channel point redeems of noises, of vents opening and hissing. And it was the worst mistake I've ever made. Because my chat wrecked me. I didn't even get to the point in the game where the alien even showed up, and I had had enough.
What?
Like, I streamed for 3 hours and crawled around on the floor for about 2 of them.
Wait, okay, so wait a minute. You thought that the alien could get you at literally any moment? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I had no idea. The game just drops you in.
I also thought that. It wasn't until a good chunk of time, and then chat was like, no, you're fine. I think it was even Woden was like, no, you're going to be fine until, and then he's like, well, here we go. And I was like, which made it worse.
Of course.
Yeah, my chat did not do that for me. They just messed with me the whole time. It was brilliant, but also terrifying. But we recently did a second stream because we hit like a sub. We hit not a sub goal, but we hit like a point where I was like, okay, you guys have done this enough. I will give you your Alien Isolation stream. Please stop. I don't want to do this. And I finally got to the point where we actually met the alien, and I died the first time. And after you die the first time, it's not so bad. But let's say my hands were shaking the entire time.
You mean like how you were scared by a fart? On Alien Isolation?
Oh my god, no.
Oh yes.
Maybe like this one? I don't know.
God.
Like, I feel like we.
Oh god,
you know.
do this to me.
I am ready.
Oh god. Fucking hell, what the fuck? I forgot. No. Can't do that with farts.
That is funny.
Listen, it's perfect. I love that. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's kind of hilarious.
Oh my god.
When I played, I had free and unlimited scare alerts, and it was all kinds of noises. So don't feel bad. It's just any
I wasn't so
unexpected
kind
noise.
for people. I was like, no, if you're gonna... No, I wasn't quite so kind. With any of the Alien Isolation ones, it made them pricey enough that I was like, you guys are gonna have to pay to make me piss myself. Like, I'm sorry. I think they had maybe one not so scary free redeem. But I was like, no, I can't do this. Not if it's not doing anything.
How dare you think you can scare me for free?
Exactly. Although people have gotten me with freaking Minecraft creeper and skeleton toot toot before. Like, even when I'm just drawing.
Alien is there for 7 days. If you log off, he's still there. Oh gosh. If you log off, you can still die. You have to play the whole game in one sitting.
You shall never escape the alien. They will be after you.
Oh,
Hello
that
Kitty.
was creepy. I like the little. I like that the fact thing you just did.
I've got a couple of them. Do you want to see them all?
Yes.
I spent a while. So this one's my basic one for when I'm chatting to my audience, which is what this environment is as well. It's like, the idea is that I'm looking into the habitat space.
Oh.
And normally my lizards would be running around, like on the pole, all this kind of stuff. But obviously, because no one's in my chat at the minute, no one's going to show up on Stream Avatar, so I haven't turned it on.
Oh, I thought we were pretending to be lizards. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Oh, I don't know
This is
what
my chatting one. I love it. And then this is just me being happy. This one's me being super happy. This one I quite often bust out for like subs or raids because I get excited. This one's my shy one, obviously. And I've got simple laughing one, which I forget to use, but it's funny. My spooked out scared one, which is what you saw for the Alien Isolation stream. This one, which is me just being as creepy as possible.
Yeah.
Like, I am disappointed. I am going to be in your bathroom closet. Please
don't.
And then I have this one, which is excited. I might change the eyes, but either way, that one's me being hype. And then I've got a bunch of them which are for when I sit by my computer. So I face this way. I wonder if I can show you. Oh, now you're seeing everything. Whoops.
Now you see the behind the scenes.
My bad. This is way too accurate. There you go.
What's a little camera up top?
That's
it's
really
basically
cute.
my drawing setup. Like, my entire setup is based around my legitimate setup IRL. So I've got my top screen up here and then my bottom screen down here, which shows off some stuff.
Ooh.
Oh, you can see what I was working on project-wise. This is top secret stuff. Don't look.
I don't know what we're talking. What?
I don't know.
But no, essentially I have those, and then I've got a variation of different ones for this expression. Oh, I also have confused. But I've got this one facing. This one's when I'm scared gaming. This one's excited. This one's angry when I'm particularly pissed off.
Oh.
This one's my crying one when I'm upset, like something's happened, like my character's died or something. And this one's when I'm flirty.
Ooh.
Woo.
Ew, woo.
But it's something that I've not seen a lot of VTubers do, where they have their back to the camera, and I felt a little bit conflicted about it, but everyone who's popped in since seemed to really like it because I can switch between the two.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah.
That
And then I've got a
was
couple
for
of like
me.
random meme scenes.
Duke of Gaze says that last one is for them. Wait, so if I go to Sal's stream and get flirted with? Well.
Woo. Oh my god, sorry. I should probably turn that off. My bad. Don't pay attention. Don't pay attention to the skeleton.
Can't see it. Can't see it. Can't see it.
What?
Hang on, let me turn that
off. Distract. I love it.
So just to reiterate, if you have a question that you'd like to ask, you can use your channel points and ask a question like this in chat, and we will ask Sal for the thing. Oh, there's your little sun emote.
Yeah, we were testing them out, and I put it in one of my sub slots to see how it looked.
You know, I have a clip actually of you working on that, I believe.
Ooh.
Yeah. Here, hold on. I believe
Also,
it's
if my screen
on that
changes by
exact.
accident, that's my hotkeys.
Let me know ready. Purple.
Go.
So this is you actually working on that emote.
See, your body
So yeah,
is
it's my normal
70%
setup.
water, and Daddy is thirsty.
Oh no.
I feel like we need that again.
Oh,
Just one more time. One more
Why?
time.
What?
See, your body is 70% water, and Daddy is thirsty.
No.
It's about as
Good.
close
So how's Daddy doing?
to
Routine to hydrate. Got you.
Thank you.
All right. So Daddy, do you want to talk about that?
Oh god. Oh god. That's not even the first. I think the first time I started getting into the whole Daddy was when I played a game called Death and Taxes, and I got really into the Grim Reaper. No, the guy that was the tax guy. I was the Grim Reaper.
Wow.
I've never played the game, so I have no context
Is it
whatsoever.
on Steam?
Oh, yeah. I got gifted it by a member of the community, and we played it on stream as a first playthrough, and I ended up playing the entire game in one sitting. I wasn't expecting to, but we just busted through the whole thing, and I ended up leaving that game with a very heavy crush on the
Love it.
the God, I can't think of what his name is. Basically, he's the guy that gives the Grim Reapers their tasks of whose souls to collect.
Isn't that Death?
And like as a Grim Reaper, you have No, he's like the sorting office or something. He's like different.
He's a
the idea is
bureaucrat.
Oh,
He's
that's
a bureaucrat,
so much better.
yeah. And
I love that.
he basically is like, this is your quota, this is what you have to do. You have to pick those who are destined for death, that kind of thing. And as the player, you've got to try and balance the world, but also follow his orders. And I don't want to spoil it, but yeah, I had a crush on the guy.
Love it.
I can't remember what I called him.
Well,
I definitely called him Daddy a few times.
I've never had a crush on a fictional character.
What?
So.
Yeah. Never.
Never.
No. What's Bioware? I don't even.
Oh god.
Well,
So what
shifting
is-
gears just a little. Blessy had another question. Blessy wants to know what
Ooh.
is your absolute favorite thing about streaming, and then what is the worst thing about streaming?
Ooh. I think that's really hard because there's so many things about streaming I love. I love how it's kept me from being lonely during
Aw.
COVID. Because like I lost my job during COVID. I was working as a teaching assistant.
Mm.
Pretty much not full time, but I was working every day of the week, but just from lunchtime onwards.
Okay.
And the school had to cut their budget massively, and my contract was up in August, so they just had to let me go. And it was no hard feelings. And to be fair, I was getting quite stressed out because it was quite a difficult school, even though it was a small one.
Mhm.
Right.
And I just wasn't mentally capable, I don't think. But that's when I started streaming as well. That's when I started getting into Twitch. It's when I started watching, because I had an account, but I'd never been on the site. And I think being able to show up to stream, like I noticed it last Friday when I did a stream for the first time. Well, not for the first time, but for the first time in a while, quite early. And I hadn't really advertised it. And I didn't have almost anyone show up for the first like half an hour, 20 minutes. And I realized how, for me at least, not having anyone there to interact with really made a huge difference.
Right.
So I think that's my favorite thing, is knowing people, like being able to meet new people, being able to form like connections and friendships. Like it's not just kept me from being lonely, but it's also kind of boosted my confidence in so many different aspects. Because I don't know, yeah.
Duke of Gaze would like to know, what's your favorite game that you've played on stream?
Ooh. Game I've played on stream. I didn't answer the worst part about streaming either, but I'll come back to that in a second. I'm
Oh,
trying
sorry.
to think. You know what? I think it might be the time I spent playing Minecraft on different servers. Or actually, it could have been... Oh, I don't know. I would say any stream where I've played with another streamer called Aaron. We played Raft, Dead by Daylight, Phasmophobia.
Right.
Like, we used to play quite regularly. And that group of people is just such an absolute scream. Like, I'm so glad I met them. But otherwise, I'm playing with a couple of members from my community, a couple of friends on Minecraft servers. There was this one that we were part of that was like an Origin server, and I remember one of my community members' wives was a wolf Origin, and I was an Inchling, and he'd built this really cool like cave underground, and I basically moved my little tiny ass in there and built a tunnel system above his, but like my size, so I could just pop out in all of the different rooms.
Oh, I love that.
And I remember one time we were trying to build this giant dome over this habitat area because it was a multi-server streamer, multi-stream server
Uh-huh.
where you had a bunch of different streamers involved, and we would always tell each other when we went live. Yeah. And so our communities could join in and like interact, and we had our own little locations on the map for our communities, which was really cool. So I had what I dubbed the habitat, and I was trying to do this giant like dome of glass over the top. And it was just me and my community just going back and forward from the beach and the desert, collecting sand and smelting it.
Aw. I love that.
Like, we never finished the dome, but that's a very fun memory.
Aww.
That's so good. Look at you being wholesome.
I love the wholesomeness.
I don't do it intentionally. I try.
We go straight from
Um,
daddy to wholesome. See,
That's okay.
versatility.
It's
That's
having range.
That's just summing up the stream and
Range.
let's sum it up. Range. I love it. I love it. Oh god.
So your
but no,
least
the
favorite
worst
part of
part-
streaming,
I
yeah.
didn't do the least favorite part about streaming. Probably more of a me issue than a streaming issue is when I'm not feeling up to it, feeling like I have to
Yeah.
because of that fear of like disappointing people. And like every time that I've gotten so bad that I've genuinely had to say to myself, I cannot do it today, I've still like apologized, and no one's minded, and everyone's just sent me well wishes, you know?
Yeah.
But like, I hate that idea of disappointment and timing, just timing in general. I'm always fucking late to my own streams. It's no wonder I was late to this one.
We were not upset. We love you.
I'm just glad it's working. Oh no, scratch that entirely. My freaking internet. I hate my internet.
That was
And that's the worst part about my streaming experience. It's a visceral hate.
Boy.
Visceral hate.
Oh, see, look at all that. That
Like,
is
whenever
a lot
my
of
internet goes bad.
emotion.
It's the correct emotion. My internet just hates me sometimes because it's limited me as to when I can go live. Sometimes, because like if I stream much later than 5 p.m. my time, the internet's usually taken up because I don't have cabled internet. I run the internet through my SIM card from my phone in a little Wi-Fi box, and that's the best I can do. But they limit you to like 3 hours worth of content before they start limiting your rate.
Right.
They don't tell you this, but it goes from like 4G to nothing after about 3 hours.
Rude.
For no goddamn reason, and you have to reset it, and after you've reset it, they'll give you back your 4G again because they think you're a new customer. But I guess that's less about streaming and more just internet issues, but it directly affects streaming
Yeah.
for me.
For
yeah.
sure. Would
It means I
you
can't watch people either. It's a pain.
Autumn would like to know if you have a favorite moment or of interacting with your community.
Can I have 2?
Of course.
No.
Is it? Well,
Yes. Of course.
My favorite moments are when people draw either me or boy.
Boy is
And
cute.
when Boy, he's cute.
Gonna make this
But no,
big
when
so
people,
y'all can see boy.
But yeah, drawing me or boy just instantly makes my day, regardless of what anyone thinks the quality of their artwork is. It could be like 2 pixels and you could call it boy. It could be green pixels and I would be over the moon. Like that's a really big one for me. And then the other one is something that I'm doing it's the last Thursday of every month. We do community dress up day. We actually did it this Thursday because I was sick last Thursday. But it's where we like spin a wheel of random fandoms of games, shows, all these types of things. And then we draw ourselves into that show, either as a
That's cool.
character or in a specific style. So like 1 month it was freaking Phineas and Ferb, and I've drawn the most cursed version of myself I think I've ever drawn.
Ooh, where can
It's on
see?
my Twitter, not too far down, because it was like maybe a month or 2 ago.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I'll see if I. Oh wait, if I touch the internet, I'm gonna get booted.
No, you don't do it. I got it.
Are you telling me that theoretically I could draw myself as Avatar: The Last Airbender?
Yeah.
Yes, if it came up, it's on my list. We spin it and it comes up. Then I invite people to draw with me. Either draw yourselves, your characters, or your sonas, or whatever you fancy as characters from that show. So we've done like Toy Story, we did Coraline, we did Phineas and Ferb, we did the Monster High and Ever After High fashion doll line, which wasn't even necessarily a fandom, but it had such a massive following, we agreed to put it in there. We did Boy 1 month because we decided that Boy was good enough for his own fandom.
He is.
Where we ended up drawing me as a skeleton boy, and we ended up drawing Boy as a human, which was quite cute.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really cute because people draw themselves, but at the same time we're all drawing together, and I love that. And I love seeing the works in progress. I've got a whole room in my Discord dedicated to just that process. And like at the beginning of stream, before we pick a new theme, we show off everyone's work, and I love it. I love it.
We have another question, and that would be, what's your favorite art piece that you've made on stream?
Ooh, I was thinking about this, and I think it's got to be one of the community days, actually. I mean, obviously, I made Boy on stream. That was an accident. He was not planned at all. I think I was drawing some... it was some underwater... Oh, God, what was it? Like, I was trying to do a concept piece. Like, concept's not really in my skill set. Like, I'm much more of a structured artist. But I was trying to do this concept art piece, and I took a break and drew this derpy little lizard, and he's been loved ever since.
Wait a minute. Was that mine? Because I think there was.
Oh no, this was way before I met you guys. This was like early on. It's this weird like centipede in the dark cave with like a diver type situation. I was trying to make a poster. I went through a bit of a creepy phase.
That's perfect.
But no, I'd probably say either that, because the creation of Boy is just awesome, or this month's or last month's community stream, because the artwork that I produced on those ones I was really proud of. Because last month's that's just gone was Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah.
And I drew myself as a skeleton animatronic drummer for the glam rock band. And even though it's a little bit messy, I really like the composition of it. And then the month before that, I drew myself as a Shinigami from Bleach with Boy as a hollow, if anyone knows that anime.
No, but it's fine.
Oh, hang on.
So
I saw that on your Twitter.
for those of you who are
the composition of those pieces, just I was surprised it came off of me, you know?
Let me see if I can go get it and pull it up.
So while Purple's pulling that up, we've had a couple of people pop in to chat. Hi, Starry Night. For those of you who are joining us here recently, we have, Purple and I are two of the founding members of Team Sanity, and we are showcasing this amazing human called StaticSalamander, who actually we both commissioned to redo whole sections of our stream as an artist of our own hearts and a streamer, an amazing streamer. And I've put their link right there in chat, both links. So they have a Twitch link, which obviously you can go watch them do art and games and other things like that. But then there's also a link that goes to their website, to their Etsy page, to commission links, and a whole bunches of other stuff too. So if you are enjoying their, vibe, I guess would be one to say, definitely go follow because they're fucking amazing human and we love them very much.
I'm in
And you will
need of an
too.
update for my website.
Okay, so here is the glam rock.
My Twitter.
And here we go.
I love the leaf still there on the drum set.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Oh yeah,
Yes. Oh,
that's
it's on
part
your
of my
pants.
logo.
And then a face.
Yeah. Well, the Monstera leaf is part of my shop logo, along with a skull and a lizard. Like the skull isn't as obvious on my shop logo, but it's kind of hidden in there. But I freaking love the shape of the Monstera leaf, so I've tried to incorporate it in most designs.
Boy.
His boy.
Boy. Love boy.
Lots of really cool stuff on your Twitter too.
Is
And
this
that's the thing that they just
they
got,
sent
yeah.
you?
The arm.
Yes.
Yeah. So I can screw it into the back of my drawing tablet, and now I can stand to draw if I want to, which is going to be great for my back.
I don't know anything about that. What?
Well, I haven't really got the money for a gaming chair, and the difference between the gas-powered arm and a gaming chair was kind of huge.
Yeah. And sitting for so long when you're streaming sucks, but it's nice to be able to stand sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, this is Blessy says, stick a gaming chair on your throne. You never know.
You never know. You don't.
One day, maybe I'll be brave enough.
Monday?
Or
Monday.
maybe one day.
Monday.
Monday. I heard Monday.
Oh god, what have I done?
So what advice would you give to people who are just starting out, or to yourself when you just started out streaming?
This might sound a little bit full of myself, but I feel like I started out in the best way that I could, like garnering that hype that we spoke about beforehand about starting. Oh wait, was this? No, I did talk about this on stream. Was this before?
No, they
Sorry,
have
brain fart. Like starting with the hype, getting people who already were excited to see what you were up to. But I also kind of had the easiest time. Well, I say easier time of it, but being an artist, I was determined that before I started streaming, I was going to make everything myself. So I don't think I've ever had a moment on stream where anything visual has belonged to anyone else. Like every visual asset that you see on my stream, I have made myself, whether I made it badly or scuffed or not. You know, there might be like some technical things that I've had people help me out with, like camera masking and overlay setups. But otherwise, I made everything myself. Like even my transition from stream to stream, scene to scene. Yeah. Like I animated that in Photoshop. Like, that was a process.
Heckin' talent.
And it looks amazing. Like all of your stuff. I've never
definitely
seen anything. No, I'm sorry. I veto that. Nope. Amazing.
Take it back.
I wish I had that much talent. Like I wish I had even a sliver of the talent that you have. I do not.
Oh god, but I know that there are better, more efficient ways of doing it, you know, with like actual VFX software or like Adobe After Effects or actual video editing. Like there is stuff that I can't do. And the other thing is I was really limited in what I could do to start with anyway, because my computer is one of those pre-built ones from HP, and people just cried at the fact that my RAM was like 6, whatever that was. like 6 gig or something, 8 gig. Like
It
it's
was
pathetic. I had to buy a new
6.
RAM stick almost immediately. It was just 6.
Like,
But no, I had to get RAM almost immediately, and someone helped me figure that out. But yeah, like the little things pop up when like people follow and things. Like I animated all of those. I made all my stream avatars from scratch. I didn't want to use anything that was pre-made. Or like there's nothing wrong with using anything that's pre-made, especially if you've got a vision in mind and you find it.
right.
But having custom stuff just gives you that unique feeling, and you don't need it from the start. You definitely don't need it. There's a correct way of doing it. But I'm a stubborn bitch, and I was like, if I can do it, I should.
Bougie.
Well, it's like, oh god, the amount of times I've been tempted to commission someone to do something, and it's taken me fucking months to get my head around the fact that just because I'm an artist and I could draw it myself doesn't mean I'm not buying something worth of quality because someone else has made it. Like at that point, I'm buying their talent, I'm buying their style, I'm buying their skill, and also I'm saving myself time.
Yeah.
But I'm a stubborn bitch when it comes to artwork and visuals. Like I like having that complete control, so it kind of worked out for me. But yeah, no, just I guess, and starting with confidence and timetabling yourself. Like someone said it earlier in your chat about having a timetable.
Yeah.
Being regular with your streaming, super important because people know when to expect you.
Right.
Agreed. So much.
Crying at the fact that you have a pre-built PC. Oh, blessy. Oh, blessy. When I started streaming, I was streaming with the Wi-Fi as a hotspot on my phone.
Oh god. It hurts.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I made all my tech friends cringe when I told them, and they were like, how? Because I looked at my internet speed test thing, and you know what the minimum is for
Was it
recommended
6?
for Twitch? The minimum upload and download speeds for streaming is supposed to be like 20, right?
Oh, I didn't know there. Okay, yeah. I didn't know there was.
Oh, here we
Minimum. Okay, that hurt even me.
go. My internet's having a moment. Proof of the pudding.
Proof of the pudding. My speed goes
Yeah.
under 350 and I cry. Oh gosh.
Oh, bless you, don't. I live on about 4.
Not even 6.
Like, I barely get up to 10 ever.
So we average about
Like,
a 6.
sometimes my download speed is 2. Yeah, I average about a 6. My regular speed is maybe anywhere between 5 and 7, which
Okay.
it just hurts. Like, sometimes I've had download up to 20, and that's a good day.
We're gonna petition for better internet at your house.
Put that on throne.
Oh god, I wished.
Do you
Like,
live
we
in the
can't,
middle
like,
of
for
the
instance,
peonies?
my mum downstairs. Basically, I live surrounded by fields in a freaking prison that is closed. Like, we have no cabled internet. We don't even have a phone line.
Does the prison have internet? Because you might want to just do a hop, skip, and a jump.
I don't know.
So, oh my god, say that again. The peonies? The peonies.
And 9s?
Did I say it wrong?
Oh, sorry, my internet's having a hiccup.
That's beautiful.
Because
Why is
I'm
it beautiful?
talking it.
Penines?
9s. Oh,
Whatever.
I first read it as pennies, and I was like, well, that's weird, but I'm gonna let it go.
You know, I just wanted to make it as beautiful of a word as this person is of a human being. So don't come at me.
I know, my internet's garbage.
So Autumn had a question not too far back. Do you have a moment to talk about our derp and savior boy? And by that I mean, is there a TTS message that still makes you giggle when you think about it?
Oh. God, I wish I'd clipped more of Boy TTS. So you see the lizard sitting next to me in the front?
Yes.
His little pile of pillows in his cave.
Meh. Yeah.
So that's our Lord and Savior Boy, who has become
Right.
a bit bit of a cult member, cult leader, I guess.
Cult leader.
And I've got this little I've got this little program. I wonder if I can get it to work, where he will say things that chat type.
Oh boy.
So you can redeem
Yes, boy.
Boy, this
TTS
is
and
new.
he will say it.
Oh.
I'm gonna see if I can get it to work, because sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't.
That could be very dangerous.
Especially if I'm not live.
That could be hilarious.
That could be very funny, but it could be very dangerous. Boy gonna get spicy.
Oh. It might not work because I'm not connected to Twitch.
That's okay.
Oh, how dare the internet? Is it a
No, I
6
don't. I
right
don't
now?
think he's gonna work. But essentially, as a TTS, and I haven't gone through and clipped enough of them. probably. But oh god, I think today we came up with the official boy cult because we've got like flags with him on, and we decided that we've got enough members because I think you only need to have 3 to have an official cult. And we had like
That's
Autumn,
it?
me, and
Wait.
Zoella.
There's rules? Hold on.
Apparently.
Official cult
Oh god, it was
rules.
either that or the first day we had him. First day we had him, someone made him say some really naughty things. I think it was probably another streamer called Ladyface, Queer Ladyface. And not like against TOS things, but it was like, this is my child we're talking about. I do not want him saying the lewd words.
Is Daddy thirsty?
But I know, I wish I clipped it. Oh god, no. I will wash your mouth out with soap, boy. I will wash it.
Now that's all I want to do. Praise be to boy. I need boy merch and I'm gonna put it on my wall. Like here or like here. Or maybe like here.
Well, I have some stickers and I was trying to figure out how to make plushies. But
You
I don't know if
can do
plushies
that.
are. I don't know if I've got marketable plushie access yet. Although someone did 3D model him for me the other day, and I'm going to try and find someone to 3D print him.
Oh my god.
Etsy.
I'll take
Yeah,
2.
well, I've got a couple of friends who've got 3D printers, so I figured it might be better
Perfect.
doing it that way.
Perfection.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, a shrine? Make a boy shrine? I could. I got more wall space over here.
I've got a room in my Discord called Boy's Bedroom, which is basically just dedicated to art of him.
Actually, that sounds like a shrine.
I can't help it. He's become such a massive part of the channel, and it was not planned.
He's adorable. He's the best bean.
He's so derpy, though.
That's why it's so good. I feel like maybe
It's a miracle that I'm never going to be able to tap on again.
maybe what we should do is we should bring up paint and we should have like a couple of minutes and we should draw our own boy right now live on stream. And then chat can vote
Oh
on
my
who
God.
We have to time it.
I have
We
a
have to-
timer.
We have to time it because
Yeah.
Like actual MS Paint.
Well, I've got 3D paint, I think. But yeah. And then I think chat should maybe like vote for maybe the situation boy is in or boy from a very common not at all anime because I don't know anime franchise that we can draw boy into. And then they can
Love it.
vote on whose is best.
Okay.
Oh my god, that'd be so cute.
All right.
suggestions for the poll.
Yes,
We call
please.
We can call it the boy off.
The boy off.
Oh. This is I feel like I'm gonna regret this. But in the best way.
Hey, boy in Game of Thrones. Boy in
Ooh.
Cookie Jar. Got it.
Oh,
Oh,
that's so cute. We went way one way and then way another way.
I'm gonna say boy as Aquaman.
Oh gosh.
Oh.
We have any other suggestions for our boy off?
Boy in
Peppa Pig.
I don't know what Peppa. That's a kid's cartoon, isn't it?
With like pigs, I think. Right?
Okay.
They're like weird sideways Picasso pigs.
Is it? Oh, I'll just pull up a picture.
Or maybe one
It's like
more
a cartoon for
suggestion.
kids, I think.
Oh,
Wait, hang on. Boy in Peppa Pig. That's like, are you talking like a Peppa Pig onesie or just climbed inside their mouth?
I think that's up for interpretation.
'Cause that's horrifying.
Climbed inside their mouth? I thought we just meant like in the cartoon, and you're like, no, inside.
Oh, boy in Peppa Pig, as in like the show. My bad. I thought you meant physically in Peppa the Pig.
You know what?
Oh dear.
Stop giving them ideas.
Oh god. I just had horrible body horror visions. It's like that Garfield meme where he's just nothing but teeth.
Ooh.
Wait, what? Garfield is nothing but
Oh,
teeth?
yeah. A bunch of horror artists basically just across the way over the internet drew the most horrific pictures of Garfield I've ever seen in my life. And it's beautifully disturbing.
All right, so the poll's up. Let's see. Oh, boy in Peppa Pig already is in a incredible lead. I had to vote. I'm sorry. I had to vote for. I cannot.
You can imagine him with a little trident.
I see.
So really quickly, while we're waiting for this poll to end, out of all the stream avatars that you've made, which have been your favorite and hardest to animate?
Ooh. That's a good one. The stream avatars. The hardest one to animate was probably one of the first ones I did, because I've gotten better at it since, and I've got a better understanding of how walk cycles work and difference between walking bipedal and quadrupedal creatures and stuff like that. And also better understanding of how the program I'm using works. So I think my trickiest ones were some of the first ones that I ever made, which was this big oily paint snake for someone. It's from a video game. It was like a boss for some anime game. And it's like this giant snake with a big paintbrush. But I think he's like a Japanese yokai demon creature. And that was quite a challenge. And the other one was I did Odin with his ravens and his 2 wolves, which was probably too much as a single avatar. But I was determined, and I'm still quite proud of it, because when you do the command sit and the character sits, he sits in like a big throne. I think that one came out really nicely, but I made that one quite early on.
Okay, so boy in Peppa Pig.
Oh
is
god.
there. Okay. All right. Are we showing this as we go, or are we showing the end result?
I can show mine as I go.
Okay. And then ours will be a secret.
Yes.
We need a timer.
All right. Are we? It's Peppa Pig. All right.
Boy in Peppa Pig.
All right. What kind of timer we got? You want 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 10 minutes? Let's do 3.
I think 3 minutes is good.
All right. Ready? Set.
Yeah.
Go. All right.
God, I forgot what Peppa looks like. It's gonna be so cursed.
I feel like we need to do this. How about like a these?
can hear her going, "Oh, George," and that's about it.
I
Like, just
Don't.
in my head.
Oh god. Okay, wait. I want this and this and like boom. Boom. Oh.
Okay. All right.
Oh, oops. I fucked up. Okay, it's probably fine.
It's probably fine. Oh god. Ah.
Okay. I'm doing good. I think I've got this.
Yeah.
Not to brag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that mine's gonna be like so good though. I don't know if you're gonna be able to beat it. I think chat is gonna like mine.
I'm already annoyed at myself because I didn't like the first sketch and deleted it. I don't have time for that.
Oh god. Why is this harder than I thought it would be? Okay.
Ooh. Heck.
Oh god. Oh god. Okay. I just wanna Oh no.
I've forgotten what Peppa Pig even looks like.
That looks a little dirty. Let's look at that boy again. Heck. Okay.
Oh god.
Wait,
It
we
works
can
for
look
me.
at boy?
I
Maybe we
mean,
can look at boy when
he's
we're doing it?
boy is on the picture. Oh no. Picture went away. Okay. So let's do this. Okay. All right. And then let's do one of this. And
Oh,
then
God.
add some of this. We got like 20 seconds left.
Oh shit. Okay, wait. Well, like this, and he'll go like this, like that. Okay.
Oh no.
Ah.
Oh my god. No.
All right, this time.
Okay.
It's time.
All right.
All right. So this is what I drew. Need
No!
God damn it.
We have the same picture. It's not even fair.
Oh, okay.
Oh
So
my god. Oh my
So-
god.
Someone protect the child. Oh, we gotta talk about the boy lore. We gotta
Baby,
talk
what are you
about
doing in there?
that.
What are you doing in there, boy?
What else?
Oh,
I would draw a
God.
boy
I'm gonna have to
coming
just
out of.
DM you a screenshot of mine.
I would draw a boy coming out of Peppa like the alien in that one movie. Where they comes out of the stomach. I need intestines in the back there. I'm sorry. I didn't get to the intestines. It was on the
my
docket. I was gonna do scary teeth. You know.
Oh my
It's-
god.
I'll
That's
keep
beautiful.
working on it and I'll post it. But in the meantime, Cuddle, why don't you share yours?
These are beautiful.
Well,
Well, this is mine. Oh, I didn't get to draw legs.
I like the boy though. Look, yours is so much more defined. I love that.
Oh, I love how you both ended up with the same picture of Peppa Pig.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Is Boy just going inside all the peppers he can find and just nomming on their insides?
Well,
I thought
funny,
that
my God,
Peppa
wait.
ate him.
funny you should say because yours looks like this.
Because we were talking about giving Boy sacrifices as part of our cult, so is the
Sacrifices.
sacrifice now Peppa?
I love that idea.
This is very Silence of the Lambs.
It's very Silence of the Lambs.
It's
Silence
very,
of
like,
the boy.
I eat bacon
The
and then wear
silence of
their
the
skin. Like this.
Like I'm blending in.
Oh, sheep and
It's like
wolf
I don't
clothing.
think you're blending in
Wolf
the way you
and
think
sheep's
you are.
clo-
Oh,
sheep and
boy in pig's clothing.
boy in pig's clothing. That's it.
Oh god.
Mine would be TOS if I drew it. Bless you. I get it. It's fine.
Oh god, that's so funny.
Boy had
Oh, that was
assimilated
beautiful.
Peppa. So my question now to chat is Purple, if you want to stop sharing my screen.
Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm
Who
sorry.
done it better? That's I
Who
need
done
to
it?
know.
Who done it better?
For bragging rights.
I mean,
Do
I do have to ask, is
Are
that
we-
little bit of stuff on the floor at Peppa's feet the front of her stomach?
no, it's blood.
Purple, what are you doing?
Ah!
She ate it.
Ah!
She ate him.
Boy, what are you doing? How could you?
I mean,
Oh my god! My
How is
baby!
he? I was gonna say, how is he still whole? I love his derpy eyes.
He grew his tail back. The derp eyes is my favorite part.
What is it?
I don't know. He's just covered in blood. It's a thing.
Oh gosh.
This poor boy.
And-
Oh no! No! My baby! No, Peppa, how could you? My baby!
I just wanted my artistic vision to come to life.
Chat, what have we done? What have we
so
done?
sorry. I regret nothing.
And rightfully so, Sal is overwhelmingly winning.
Yes.
Oh,
That is
God.
very
I do get
disturbing.
one vote though.
Was it you?
No, I voted for Sal.
No. I also voted for Sal.
You also get a vote though, see? They give her the vote.
Boy regrets everything.
Boy probably does. I feel like this
You can
needs-
vote with more bubbles.
You can
Yeah.
vote with bubbles. Brain cells.
Brain cells.
Brain cells. Oh, God.
Tadpole boy.
So
I
what
haven't,
are
like, lots of people when they see him, they think he's a frog, but he could be.
He
we
could,
got
he
his
could
full
be.
name today? What's his full name?
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. No, wait, he did. He got dubbed a full name. It was Boy something Salamander. God, Autumn, what was it? I'm gonna cry. How did I forget?
Wow.
I need to
you-
write this down in his bedroom.
You just forgot his name. So mean. He
Don't blame me. My
he's
dyslexia
your
is terrible.
child.
It's the same time of day.
One shared brain cell. Exactly.
I remember his first name.
Boy,
I'm such a dedicated parent.
I need like his name to be
Mem.
Bartholomew or something.
Mlem.
Mlem.
Lem.
Mlem.
Boy Mlem Salamander.
You know, it's funny that you say Mlem. I actually have a clip of you mlemming. Right.
Oh.
I gotta get rid. Hold on. I gotta.
The
get
habitat has only one
something.
shared brain cell, so spoons are in high demand.
It is amazing how many times we've all just been really low on spoons.
Mm.
And we like to joke about the fact that we have one kitchen drawer full of spoons and we all just take from it. And sometimes it's just empty.
Someone needs to do the dishes because all the spoons be dirty.
Yeah, basically.
I am ready.
Just or like one person, like one particular person, but like it's just mlem, like overloaded with spoons, and none of us have got any left.
No?
I
Yeah.
like the lip. I like it.
Just yes, but like mlem, like
I love it. And this is what you mean by all of the people that can dress up their salamanders and stuff, right? In the channel, you have what is that called? It's
yeah,
stream avatars.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I like it.
Stream avatars. Yeah. It's something that I've always had from the beginning of stream. Like ever since I started streaming, it's been the full constant. And it's just the environments that I put them into have changed. And they've always been inspired by the idea that they could be on stream and you can interact with them. Like you can throw them across stream if you want to. And like I still have it, but it's not as prominent as it used to be. But a jail cell.
Yeah.
So naughty lizards go to the jail cell. I think it's just here.
Yep, just there.
Naughty lizards go to the jail cell.
Sometimes you can fling yourself straight into jail.
Sometimes you can. Sometimes you can. And then we have people dress up as like the warden and sit on top, which is quite funny.
I like the
Casino.
interactivity.
What are 3 words that you would use to describe your channel?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Hmm.
Hmm.
oh no. I was trying to figure out like whether or not I should just use the tags on my channel, and then I just realized that 3 of the words that I was going to use all start with C's, which is cozy, cursed, and creative.
I love that. That's accurate.
The 3 C's of the habitat. 3 C's of the habitat is cozy, cursed, and creative.
Yep.
Because people are wildly creative. Like people in my own chat inspire me.
Chaos, derp,
Hey.
and ADHD is what was suggested.
And dyslexia, can't read.
All right.
Can't
I
remember
just
anything.
feel like all of these are good. Just put them in a big word box. There you go.
Are you ready for a difficult question?
Well, I love the cozy vibes. Yeah, go for it.
Yes.
I
Okay.
am prepared.
Oh,
If you could collaborate with anyone living, alive, not living, not streamer, whatever, who would it be and what would you stream together?
Ooh. That is something that I've not actually thought about before.
It's a tough one. So many options.
Yeah.
So
Well,
many.
with my internet being so crap, collaboration's quite hard.
Well, also most people pick dead people, so that would also be quite hard. But it's Dream World.
True.
So
True.
so in Dream World, you have best internet. It's not 6, it's 6 million.
Oh, okay. So this might just be because of my current obsession. So it probably will change later down the line. But I think possibly playing Raft with Johnny Depp.
Hmm.
So he could rope a couple of sea turtles using hair
Off his back.
from his back.
Well, I'm kind of building a pirate ship in Raft at the minute, so immediately I connected those 2 things together.
Wait, you could. I'm sorry, what?
And I don't know, I
You
feel like
could-
it'd be cozy, and it's the kind of game where you can chat a lot.
Mm.
You can build a pirate ship in Raft?
If you get creative enough, yeah.
You can do anything if you're creative enough.
I wonder if I've still got a screenshot of it. Hang on, I'm gonna see if I can see. Oh no, I'm gonna ruin my internet by searching. God damn it!
I have not.
I've not played Raft,
Oh,
so I
man.
don't.
I don't have it either. They get crazy.
Well, you can get panel pieces that go diagonally and go upwards.
Oh,
So you can build walls.
doesn't
Yeah,
a shark
like
eat
these.
your raft?
Except this is
though?
one that we've been building on. We didn't build it in creative.
There's a creative mode.
It does, but not if you fortify it. You can fortify the basic foundations.
So what I'm
Yeah,
hearing
you can't explore
is-
anything in creative mode though.
So what I'm hearing is this is what I'm gonna play later.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, this is sounding more and more like something I want to play. Sounding more interesting by the minute.
Well, it has a creative mode where the shark doesn't bother you, but you can't explore the world because you don't move.
Sharks,
Oh.
you say?
Yes. Is it
Like-
shark singular
Like
or
the world, the
sharks-
raft doesn't. It's a singular shark, but if you kill it, it comes back.
Have you named him?
It's named in the game.
Is it Karen?
No, it's
Yes, it is.
It is
it's
now.
cool. I wish it was as majestic. It is now. I mean, you can name it whatever you want before you get to the island where you find out what it's called, and it's named by one of the NPCs, Bruce.
Oh, it's Karen.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'd go to the NPC and be like, I reject that.
No.
That is not my truth.
Oh man.
Make a
But there's
whole
all sorts in
mansion.
it now. Like there was just the
Mm.
shark, but now you can get dolphins and jellyfish and shoals of little fish. They don't bother you and they're just pretty to look at, but it's had an incredible update lately. But if you're in creative mode, you can't explore any of that
Mm.
because the raft doesn't move when you build. You can only explore the world if you're in survival mode.
Hmm.
But you can put survival mode into peaceful where the shark doesn't bother you. I think. I'm not entirely sure.
So,
But you still have to deal with your hunger and thirst.
have you heard of the game called Stranded Deep? It sounds like it's exactly
I-
like it, except realisticer.
Realisticer.
I was going to say,
And
I was
maybe their
suggested
multiplayer
Stranded
works.
Deep. I was going to say, I was suggested Stranded Deep, and then I was told it was garbage, so I'm not sure.
Oh. Okay.
We tried it, and it was like, no. And
Yeah.
yeah. You were like, okay.
But no, yeah, you could do creative mode, and you'll have access to all the materials you need, and everything is unlocked, but you can't explore. Or you can do survival mode that's peaceful, so you don't have to worry about the shark, but you still have to focus on your health and your hydration and your food and all that kind of stuff. So there's not like a middle. Like that's about as middle as it gets, and then you can play on true survival where you get Bruce attacking you. You get these giant flying birds when you get to certain islands will attack you. Boars will attack you, and bears will attack you.
Brr.
Oh, hold-
Oh, and if you get to a certain one, but I don't want to spoil it, there is also robots.
Blessy just sent me this image
Robots.
as a pirate ship from Raft.
Oh. Okay, so theoretically, can you explore stuff if you build far enough in one direction?
No, it doesn't spawn in because the world generation is based on the location of your raft.
But
so,
if you're
for instance, we tested this on my
raft-
stream once. If I stay on the island and Aaron, my friend, sails off with the raft, I'm left on the island, and then the island despawns when the raft gets far away enough.
Oh. But if you just
So he left
attach
me on the island.
to your raft, if you just make it really long in one direction, it's still your raft.
But then it touches the islands from island, making a bridge.
Yeah.
I think
Make your raft into a bridge.
I think you could technically if any of the islands were spawned in when you started. But none of the islands are spawned in when you start, and if you don't move, they don't get generated.
Rude. How rude.
I mean, I haven't tested it, but that's what I
That
imagine
makes
as far as the
sense.
coding goes.
If they're spawning and despawning, that makes sense.
Couldn't you move your raft by building in one direction and then like destroying it in that direction? So you're just continually doing this.
I mean, you're welcome to test it, but I genuinely think it's like that game mode doesn't spawn anything in.
I'm just
I
out
think
here
you're
trying
welcome
to
to
figure
build
it
silly
out.
as
now.
you want.
Purple's just like, how can I break this game that I've never played before?
I want to break.
Like, I don't think there's a limit.
oh.
Oh, if you want, I can recommend a YouTube video that I have never laughed harder at of a guy playing Raft and testing its limits.
Ooh.
And I mean testing its limits. This guy makes the funniest fucking videos. I don't know him. Like, I have no affiliation. I just have never laughed harder. But it's called Let's Game It Out. If you're interested, highly recommend his Raft videos. They are absolute joy to watch. Like, if I can make content half that funny, I'd be a very happy person.
And that pirate ship is amazing, Blessy.
It is.
Hell yeah, it is. Mine's not quite as impressive. Yet.
What has been your favorite piece of accidental lore?
Ooh, recently, I was trying to figure out how to get my, like this avatar where I'm facing away to be able to draw, because I've got another piece of software that makes it look like my hand is drawing on my tablet screen. And I was trying to figure out how to make it work well with this particular avatar, but I couldn't get it to look like my arm wasn't disjointed. Because the original piece of software is supposed to be over the entirety of your screen, and your arm goes off the screen. So it's supposed to be like a different viewpoint. But I couldn't get it to work in the way that I wanted it to. So in the end, what I decided is that my magic, my skeleton magic, means that I can detach parts of my body and have them float around me, and I can manipulate them.
That's cool.
So for this particular idea, I made it so that I only had to draw the hand. And instead of it just being like a random floating hand, I decided that my magic would also be slime based. So it had this like goopy slime effect. Not a lot of people have been able to see this because it wouldn't let me input it into the program. It wouldn't accept GIFs. It would only accept PNG images.
Right.
But I made a GIF of it, which I can send to you. Give me a second. And it's essentially spawned this whole concept of my skeleton coming to life by being left in the caves of slimes and just absorbing magic through the slimes, constantly going over them, and then the bones fusing together to create a new creature.
Okay.
And like that wasn't a thing beforehand. Like originally I was an Undertale monster skeleton. But I kind of wanted to move away from the Undertale vibes and create my own lore.
Gotcha.
So now I'm part slime, which is pretty cool, which explains the hair too.
Is that working the way I wanted it to? There we go.
We now have turned my mum into a slime. Mother Manda is the original slime that created me.
Nice.
There you go. Des.
Is this my question, or did it get skipped?
What?
Oh. What would
Please
be?
hold.
Oh, I'm sorry. What would be your last supper? Is what Blessy had asked.
Oh,
You can have a starter, a main, and a dessert because Blessy is nice like that. I'm sorry, Blessy. I apologize.
Thank you. Gosh, I think it would have to be duck spring rolls as a starter. And I mean like the proper ones where you roll them up, like you get shredded duck and you have spring onion and cucumber and you roll them up in the really nice little pancakes that you get from the Chinese place.
Making me really hungry.
As my starter. My main meal would either be a katsu curry or my mum's roast, specifically with the onion and apple stuffing that she makes, like red onion and apple stuffing with a side of cauliflower cheese, like roast chicken kind of meal. And I think my dessert would probably be either a over-the-top chocolate sundae or a mango ice sorbet.
All right. Well, I'll be asking my husband if we can have Chinese food for dinner.
Kind of feeling stuffing now.
I did just have a mango smoothie ice lolly, so I might be slightly biased on that one.
All right. We have one final question for you, and it's another really difficult one. All right.
Ooh,
What
okay.
is a video game world that you would love to live in, but plot twist, you're the villain?
Ooh. A video game world that I'd like to live in, but I'm the villain.
Yeah, that's a hard question.
Oh my god. That is a hard question. And I'm
Dun,
trying to
dun,
figure out like
dun.
what kind of games that I know have played and actually have villains in them. Like,
Well, like DVD
Oh,
could be
God.
any of the monsters, you know, like Phasmo could be any of the ghosts. Some of those houses in Phasmo would be nice.
I mean, I do have a bit of a I do have a bit of a crush on Trickster.
I feel like most people have a crush on Trickster.
I mean, how could they not though? They designed him that way. They knew what they were doing.
They knew what they were doing.
Oh God. Maybe. Oh my God. Okay. This is really hard.
Same.
I think what are some ones
Ooh.
we've had? Oh, go ahead.
What about Minecraft and View the Dragon?
That was one of the ones that came into my head, but I just thought of a game from a few years ago called Beyond Two Souls.
Okay.
And I think the main villain turned out to be someone we weren't expecting. I don't really want to spoil it because the game's incredible. But like their powers were just so cool. Like obviously quite destructive and villanesque, but I think they were more of like a misunderstood villain from what I remember.
Just
I think
because you're a
that game.
bad guy does not mean you are a bad guy.
Bad guy.
Doesn't mean you're a bad guy. Yeah. Wait, does Wreck-It Ralph count as a video game or a film?
Is there a video game of Wreck-It Ralph? Because otherwise it would count.
But no, I think
I'm
probably
sure
Beyond
there's-
Two Souls because I'm just trying to think of other games that I've really enjoyed watching, and it's like freaking Last of Us and yeah, there's gotta be some Disney knockoff somewhere.
Probably. Aside from salamanders, what would be your
Ooh.
favorite animal? Sorry.
Capuchin monkeys and chimpanzees.
Mhm.
I adopted a chimpanzee at a animal, like a monkey sanctuary in Dorset once when I was younger, and I went to go and visit it. And I got to meet the caretaker that basically hand raised it. It was very, very sweet, and I basically told the man that I wanted his job. He thought it was quite funny. But no, monkeys basically, I think. Like capuchins and ring-tailed lemurs are my favorites.
You should maybe ask if you could
I don't know. It's just little faces.
borrow your chimpanzee for like a weekend and like have it be in your room. So that way when that wasp comes in, you could just get the chimpanzee to take care of it.
Technically,
Oh my
chimpanzees
God.
are apes and not monkeys.
Sorry.
But I feel like lemurs would probably be better because they're more agile and they would eat the bug.
I do
And they like to move it.
I do have a lot of monkey plushies, and I have one that is a life-sized chimpanzee plush.
Oh my god.
So just yeet it at the the bug.
Hornet, yeah.
That's all you gotta do. Boom.
I know. That's why I was like apes and monkeys. Like if I had to choose one, it'd probably be capuchins and ringtails. But yes, apes are not monk. Yeah, and I've met one. When I went to Denmark, we went to this animal place. I got to. I almost touched one.
I want to touch it.
King Julian. King Julian. Oh yes, King Julian.
Imagine a chimpanzee just eating the stream setup across the room. No. Mm-mm. I would not like to do that. That would not be a good. I would cry if my entire stream setup got yeeted across the room.
I agree.
My heart.
Oh no, we lost them.
They'll be right back. Which
Yeah,
part of Denmark?
It's internet.
No,
Welcome back.
King Julian. King
I like
Julian,
to
no.
move it.
Come
I
back
like
to me,
to
King
move
Julian.
it, move it.
Well, we had one more question. Which part of
Come back
Denmark?
to
I don't
me,
know
King
what
Julian.
that's.
Oh, hey.
What part of Denmark?
Apologies about that.
What zoo was that at?
Oh god, I can't think of what it was, but it's in the same city as the Tivoli theme park. If that helps. I went to visit a friend and basically stayed over at theirs, so I didn't pay attention to any of the geography.
Wow. Well, it's Denmark then.
It was Copenhagen. Yeah, that's it.
Well, there you go. Copenhagen. That's where you can go and see
Hey.
the static salamanders friendo.
Yeah. I got a really cute picture of them.
Aw, did you like take a picture with it, like a selfie? Oh. Okay. Is internet being crummy?
I think so.
Yeah.
So, really quick, one more time, the links for Static Salamander are right here. Go visit their Twitch channel. They're fucking amazing. We adore them. Purple and I both fully 100%.
Oh, I wanted to, but this guy was in the way, so I just took a picture of it before it ran away. It's like awkwardly got this man in this picture.
So the link's right there, and then also the other one has all the links for their Etsy store, their website. If you would like to commission them for art, or even just find them on other social medias, that's where you can go and find them. Because Static Salamander is our whole heart. We love them, and we think that you will too. So Static.
Yeah.
Sal.
Yeah. I was vibing.
Two things really quick as we're wrapping up. We're going to give you like the 30-second sales pitch moment. But before we do that, if it's possible, we would really appreciate a rate target from you. And we will rate out.
Oh my god.
So if you want to take a quick peek at who you know is online, and then put their or give them the name to me, or put it in chat, and then we'll have a 30-second sales pitch, and then we'll rate out.
Okay. The only person who I know is, I don't know if they're still live, but they went live earlier, is someone called Spicy Salsa. Otherwise I would have to open my internet and that would wreck my internet.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's fine. All right, so I'm going to make a big screen. We would like a 30-second sales pitch for you, please.
Oh gosh, pressure.
Pressure.
Okay, so sales pitch. Hi, I'm StaticSalamander. I am a graduate illustrator. I do art and drawings on stream, and I occasionally play the funny games. Mostly just Raft at the minute, but occasional spooks. I like drawing emotes. I like making overlays. I like drawing characters. We have a bit of a laugh on the stream, but it's mostly cozy vibes. I do commissions upon request. I do drawing requests, which is coming up soon because I'm excited about that because we just hit 800 followers on the channel, so I'm super hype about that. So on Tuesday we're doing a request stream. We have brain. That's common. That happens on my stream. I can guarantee that the internet is going to be as broken as my brain is. Otherwise, and my shop. I'm working really hard on my Etsy store at the minute. So I guess as far as anything getting plugged, that's my biggest push, where I make stickers, memo pads, I make bookmarks, and everything is made from scratch in my house. The only stuff that isn't is the new stuff that I've gotten, which is charms and soon to be notebooks, bookmarks, charms, and pins. And they're all eco-friendly because I'm all about that eco-friendly and renewable resources. So,
yay!
like, I try my best.
I think
We
you
love
succeed.
The biologist in me appreciates that. So could you send me their name, how it's typed, so that way I can search for them on
Well,
Twitch?
honestly, this, if you don't mind me plugging next Tuesday a little bit.
No,
of course,
absolutely.
Like of something that I try and do to give back to the community is every time I hit a new 100 mark on the follower goal, I open up a room in my Discord for suggestions, and I spend the entirety of that stream drawing people's suggestions in the same way that I would draw like a requested doodle. Not to the same degree, but to the best of my ability. Like I do about 20 minutes sketching sessions sometimes. Depends on the drawing. But I'm really excited for that because that's this Tuesday coming up, which I'm hype about.
That's so awesome.
I'm gonna go in there and suggest boy inside Peppa
Oh,
Pig.
So bad, I'm sorry.
Maybe we'll do boy outside Peppa Pig inside boy.
Ooh.
Now, yeah, we'll switch it up a bit.
How about Boy and Peppa Pig inside Sal?
Yeah, you guys
I
are
don't know.
frozen on my end. I don't know what's going on, but I can't hear or see anything anymore. I am blind.
It's okay. The internet is being crummy. We will set up that raid target in the meantime. This right here is our raid command. And we are going to send this love all over to a brand new person that is really great.
Can you hear me, Sal?
I
Okay,
think we
so
might just have to pick one.
I think so too. That's okay.
Yeah, it's not a problem.
Well, thank you guys for hanging out. And we appreciate you. This
Yeah.
weekend we've got a lot of stuff. We have the Chubby Bunny stream on Saturday.
Yes.
Sunday will be a regularly scheduled Academy stream. And then Monday, we are going to be showcasing Bish Pudding, who's a really awesome streamer as well. And so be on the lookout for that. Yeah. If you want, I'll set up it's going to take me just a second to find somebody. If you want to go ahead and do the
We're
ending.
going to go over to the ending scene. Make sure you capture that raid thing, and we'll see you all very soon. Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Sanity, hang out with us on Twitch, streaming just for you. Come here and join our crew. Team Sanity, hang out with us on Twitch, streaming just for you. Come here and join our crew. Everything's just better with friends by your side, spending time together. Don't you wish you could stop time? Playing games, don't care if we're bad. All that matters is we're having fun. Team Sanity.